the mark on your eye, like it's unique. Like definitely sijaona mse nayo unless someone has it, but I didn't see it because maybe tunafanana. But
I have one, yeah.
Let me see.
I do.
Is it like a birthmark? What is it?
It is. It's a birthmark. I was born with it. This is when I'm gonna send you baby photos and then you can like
put it biggie, please.
You know when it like floats across the screen like an Oprah.
Yeah. So you've always had it?
I've always had it. I've had it since I was born.
I'm sure like there's so many guys who like compliment you, especially you're talking to. They're like, that's the best part about
icebreaker.
It actually is
the best icebreaker.
I love how men know their own kind. Like it's 1,000% something. You guys are spot on.
Yeah.
Like it's always something like, oh my God, that's the best birthmark I've ever seen. That's so unique. It's so beautiful. It's so different. But it works every time. It works every time. I'll be like, oh my God, we can go to Chicken Inn. You don't have to go back now. Like, thank you.
Riches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kai ibada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya. Si unajua niko juu ya shada.
Happy New Week, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judge Nyamita, but wananiita Papito. Happy to be back for episode number 194.
Yes, 194.
Sandwich podcast, live recording in studio with 3 people in front of me at the moment. And I'm in studio with my friends
and co-host. Of course, Tonyo Kibs amukipenda Black D, Black Diamond. This time sasema anything about the name, just keeping it Black Diamond, but most of the fans mejaribu kunita Black D for so long. I'm just gonna keep it at that, man. So easy.
Yeah, and you're here with the kid, the bad boy, Owen, Pep, the Don Juan, South Your Mama, Women Rep 2027. What else? The Truth.
The Answer.
So I do that.
Yeah, and just before I introduce the guest, man, nataka kuachapia the moment tumeclick hapa hivi, maybe tumekupatia clickbait, tumecheki guest wetu kasema hii lazima nione, but make sure of course maze you download the Year app from Play Store na App Store. Watu wote like kama ni Apple Store unatumia iOS gang mko ndani, na pia maze it's very easy to actually sign up. Just have your ID, your KRA pin, a valid email address, si zile zenye unatumia kwingine, but the ones that are actually valid, and also 500 bob minimum na uko ndani, man. And with this you can pay bills, you can access mobile loans, na pia uta manage finance zako to better. Unacheki jusi tunataka hii happen sai, unajua life year next year ni sai tu. And also introducing our guest for the very first time. I mean ametuita kwa show yake, lakini sisi ndio hatukumuita back. We were waiting for the right moment.
Our very lovely guest.
Yes, a radio host, TV host extraordinaire, actress, MC. I mean, I could go on. Naweza endelea nikidai. But ladies and gentlemen, jina inanishinda for now. I'll use one love, but it's WANJIRA LONGAUER.
LONGAUER. That was really close.
Okay.
That was close.
Oh, welcome, WANJIRA.
LONGAUER.
Thank you. LONGAUER. Yes, like that. Because people think it's French and it's like German. It's Austrian. To be exact.
German?
Yeah. It's a Germanic name. It's Austrian. Austrian extract. Yeah.
Like, do you have German roots?
There's some famous.
So my mom's Kenyan and my dad is Slovak, but like on the Slovak side, it's German Austrian.
Do you know any other famous Austrians?
I'm dead.
How greedy.
What you ask me?
Do you know any other famous Austrians?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Painters.
Do you like Hitler?
Painters.
No, I am not a fan of that Austrian. I am not a fan of that. Wait, I'm not trying to get canceled here. Can you help me? I'm not on my Kanye-ish. I'm not on my Kanye-ish. I do not support that. Okay. Yeah, damn. It's not even been 5 minutes.
It's lineage or something. You know, it's like the first Austrian I met. So high chances.
Oh, and you met him.
Like,
oh my God. High chances is insane. Oh my God.
To make sure to be blocked.
I swear.
It's crazy that we're actually having this episode after Valentine's.
Yeah.
So me nataka kujua tu Valentine's recap zenyu, like what did you guys do? Like how did it go down? I don't want to start with her. I want to start with Owen.
So
when najua yako ilikuwa simple.
Yeah, I actually had my Valentine's on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh.
Like the baby I was with called to complain about her man.
Oh, come on.
He was
man.
like, you
Bye.
know, what, like, I don't want to say broke niggas, but you know what niggas really do is like, nah, we'll go out on Saturday when it's less crowded. And shit.
Wow.
So she was calling to rant. I was like, yeah, but I have a bottle of Gilbey's here. You can come, eat some sandwiches.
Yeah.
I can be a shoulder to lean on. So yeah, she came.
She came.
Yeah.
Then-
Then she left on Friday morning after the Nini. We listened to the Drake and Party album.
yeah.
Then
Went back to her man.
I hope so. Then later on in the day, some of the homies came over. Then we had, you said it's called Nigantines.
That's what I heard. That's what I saw on Twitter.
Bralentines. Brolentines.
Brolentine.
Yeah. Some of the bros. Yeah, and that's how my Valentine's was.
I thought Thursday you told us you're traveling.
I was lying.
Straight up.
Java.
Oh, that's why we couldn't shoot on Friday.
Yeah, we were to shoot on Friday, but both of
Wow.
them were busy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Fair.
yeah.
Okay.
My Valentine's was very interesting. Obviously, had like a polite nini, you go buy a few things here.
What'd you buy?
No.
Flowers?
Let's not get into flowers. It's only standard.
Wait, is this somebody that you're talking to, or is this
No,
somebody
my
you're full on
girlfriend.
dating? Okay, it's your girlfriend. Okay.
So we went, got some dinner. Then we were about to go home and chill and like have wine and stuff. Then we decided, hey, Friday.
Yeah, it's a
So my
Friday
blood was
night.
boiling.
My nigga in the home.
Had to go hit the club a bit for like 2-3 hours. Then I went home like around 3-4 latest I was home. Then we chilled until like Saturday afternoon when then we got into our different other activities that we had for the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was also interesting. Your Friday, of course, nilikuwa Wera in the morning, and then I went home straight to her. Nini had a surprise of everything. A bouquet. Nini, I ordered something. So
Hey.
unajua. Yeah, it was
On it.
Yeah, it was delivered before I got there, but I just got there in time. Like the guy was about to, unajua, like I kanagonga nikachukua nini. So I surprised her in bed, nini, breakfast, kila kitu nini. Then
Oh, I thought that was gonna go a whole other
no.
I surprised her in bed. I was like, whoa.
So did the cameraman.
she
So
was
did the
still
cameraman.
What a way to wake up.
No, she was still in bed when I got home.
I understood what you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah,
I
yeah,
actually was. I was the only non-perverted one.
Yeah, please, guys. So yeah, and then in the evening, we went to some Japanese restaurant. I won't shout them out. I won't shout them out because sababu maze,
Were they racist?
ish,
Oh.
especially unajua hii rangi yangu. How
They
can you
didn't have
not
the
be
complexion
racist?
for protection.
So, alafu
my
kumbe
God.
there's this thing where you cook for yourself or something. You know, it was
Oh,
my
yeah,
first time. I don't know what it's called.
Hot pot? Like
Some-
when you like when there's
yeah.
like the soups and you like
And
dip
everything
it.
you dip,
Yeah,
I was like, what's the work of the chefs? Like,
That's Chinese, what
they're-
they
Nobody
just
have
prep the
Japanese
food for
hot
you.
pot.
Then
no, I went to Japanese first, then we went Chinese.
Okay, yeah, because it's Chinese
Yeah,
hot
it's
pot.
Chinese
Exactly.
on a hot pot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where we
know
went
my
now
shit.
and walikuwa like we are cooking our own stuff, man. Like nikashangaa ni gani kwani chefs hawapiki huko man. Bring the whole thing. So yeah, it was a cool one first time. Nimeenda to a Japanese restaurant alafu nikapitia Chinese. So nilikuwa na try because she wanted to do that. So ilikuwa simple tu, haiko na mambo mingi
Did you
sana.
enjoy the food? I don't like Japanese food.
No. Hata mimi I prefer, mimi niko tu natural. Nipe tu ugali, mrenda na nyama. Like I'm just
A simple palate.
Simple palate. I'm not trying to try new things. So yeah.
Dang.
What's your favorite cuisine before you tell us about your Valentine's?
I love everything because I love to eat. Since I was little, my mom always said that I don't eat to live, I live to eat. So like, as long as it's tasty, I'm inside. But like, I absolutely love like Asian food in general, like Japanese, Korean probably being like my Korean or Vietnamese or Thai, like one of those probably being my number one. So the opposite.
I ate Thai food in Thai.
Because it's being in Thailand juicy. kind of.
Amazing. So did you eat all the street food, like the scorpions and all that
No.
crazy stuff?
Oh, hell no. Like now there's levels. There's things I would be
Okay.
willing to try. Because like who the hell wants to eat fried crickets?
You went to look for lady.
Yeah.
I've had crickets.
Yeah, all the best. Fried crickets. Fried crickets, termites,
Like they have all kinds of
cockroaches.
stuff. Yeah. I don't know about
Insects.
cockroaches. Easy.
Yes.
Like, do they even have any meat? Like any flesh?
It's
Like,
crunchy. It's like
But
crisp.
what do you mean? Even in Kenya, you can get like crickets and stuff like
Where?
that. What do you mean? Like roasted?
Do you know
Or
kumbe
dried
kumbe? Not kumbe kumbe is?
No, it's
When
not.
it rains, there's this small
Oh, yeah,
thing
yeah,
in
those
the-
termites that
He
come
fries
out.
them and eats.
No, I just removed the head and.
But a lot of people
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
it's like high in protein and really low in fat.
But
It's really
for the
good
crickets,
for you.
I don't know where the proteins are. I
It's
think
the
they're
same.
just-
It's the same. They're flesh. There's hella protein in them. They're
They're
really
too
healthy for you.
skinny, man, and loud. That's all they.
How
Skinny.
was your Valentine's?
Enough about the bugs. No bugaboos for me. My Valentine was real quiet. It seems like everybody was real busy.
You didn't have anyone on
I
Valentine's?
didn't have anyone on Valentine's.
So you didn't do anything?
Did I do anything on Valentine's?
Galentine or anything?
No, I didn't
or-
even do a Galentine's.
You didn't even
No
get
way.
flowers or something like.
I got flowers, but it's not even from somebody I'm talking to. Like, it was actually from some guests.
Like mini flowers, you know.
I actually worked on Valentine's. I got money, so I was happy with that.
Oh, okay. That's better.
I was hosting.
Okay, so what's your ideal date then? Let's say there was someone. Let's say.
I don't know. At this point, I'm like, fly me out.
So majamaa ukiangalia hapo tax bracket kama wewe mwenyewe hujafly wewe tu sijui
flown out. Then mwingine anataka kuwa flown out.
flown out. I mean,
I'm dead. No,
the
it
bar
it
is
really
too
depends.
high.
I feel like it has to be good company. If
Okay.
I'm in good company, like that's really what matters. And I love to laugh.
And guess what studio you're in at right now?
I'm in good company.
the good company. Yeah.
I'm in good company. Literally, I'm in good company.
Unaona mademo super watakangi mambo mingi. Inakuwa tu
Mambo mingi mnasema kwa flown out na good company.
Hapana, like
The mambo
good
mingi isn't flown out.
I'm dead.
Does flown out mean out of the country or out of the city?
Either one. Ideally, it'd be out of the country. I need a vacation.
Diani, Mombasa.
Out of the country, I said. Country.
Zanzibar then.
Kisumu.
Zanzibar also works. Zanzibar is expensive though.
Yeah.
Don't laugh too hard. Zanzibar is not usually a cheap.
Expensive.
It's not usually a cheap trip.
I've never been there though.
It's really beautiful. Yeah. It's really
I feel like Zanzibar is a glorified Diani and I will die on that hill.
Have you been there?
No.
You know,
Go. It's really interesting.
And
It's steeped in culture and history.
Let me explain why I am. Because I feel like all like videos I've seen. You know nowadays, thank God for the internet, like TikTok, YouTube. Kama saizi through YouTube, I've been to Bali. Like I cannot. Maldives, I know my way around Maldives.
Yeah, you can't
thanks
get
to
lost.
YouTube.
I'm
so
screaming.
all the YouTube and TikTok I have seen on Zanzibar. There's nothing to write home about that I've not seen in there. Apart from those guys who jump with the thingy.
No,
and-
I'm telling you, you have to go. It's really cool. Zanzibar is a very, very interesting place.
Then I'll go this
You have to check it out.
This is the
so
year.
speaking of being flown out, would you go on a vacation as like a first date?
No. I don't think I could do that. You've done that?
It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it was the end of 2023 when I was in Coast, Malindi, yeah. It was a vacation,
Wow.
like we had met before.
You're not
Of course,
scared
I had done
of getting
stuff
robbed
before.
or anything or kidnapped or
Nah, man. Life is for the living.
It is, but you know what? I mean, I guess you could just remove yourself from the situation and get on the next flight or something and leave. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's also different because I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
safety
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know. I'd be kind of paranoid.
But right now, even men, we are especially
No,
in
that's
danger.
true. You just
especially-
asked, like,
yeah,
aren't you afraid of
especially
getting-
like bald men. I've seen in Mozambique, like, like bald men are now being hunted down because they believe that inside the head is gold. Literally, there are 5. I wish you could fact check. By then, ikituiko.
Yeah,
Are
it
you
is-
There are
serious?
5 bald men who were killed for that
Yeah.
in Mozambique recently. Like Jana Ujuzi this week.
This
that
week.
is so
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's scary,
What do you
if
mean
you're
bald? Like not like,
Like,
short
no
hair,
hair.
like
No,
like
like
literally.
skin-
zero hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Being live in Mozambique.
I was
is
like,
like
Bien, she don't
I was
do
like,
a
"Bien, Aaron, oh my gosh, protect your head. No, but the thing is,
no, yeah, protect your
the
head.
head.
protect your head. But wait, okay, but also us as Africans sometimes. Like we need to stop.
Yeah.
It's like the albinos in Tanzania or like any of these weird things.
Yeah.
Twins in some parts of the world.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know, I always find
Left-handed
those super-
people.
Yeah, that could be a
I
thing.
do get it for bald people though, because it is strange losing your hair, bro. Like just imagine.
It's
like,
natural. It's the testosterone.
It's quite common.
yeah.
I love that you know the science behind it too. It's the testosterone.
It's all that, Bana. So now I wanted to also ask you, like
Like
The-
me specifically or everyone?
you.
Okay.
The mark on your eye, like it's unique. Like definitely sijaona mse nayo unless someone has it, but I didn't see it because maybe tunafanana. But
I have one, yeah.
Let me see.
hiyo yako nini?
Oh, I do.
Is it like a
I do see
birthmark? What is it?
It
Like,
is. It's a birthmark. I was born with it. This is when I'm gonna send you baby photos and then you can like
put
all
here,
the-
Biggie, please.
You know when it like floats across the screen like an Oprah.
yeah. So you've always had it?
I've always had it. I've had it since I was born.
I'm sure like there's so many guys who like compliment you, especially you're talking to. They're like, that's the best part about.
Icebreaker.
It actually is
the
such.
best icebreaker.
I love how men know their own kind. Like it's 1,000% something. No, you guys are spot on. Like it's always something like, oh my god, that's the best birthmark I've ever seen. That's so unique. It's so beautiful. It's so different. But it works every time. It works every time. I'll be like, oh my god, we can go to Chicken Inn. You don't have to go back now. Like, thank you.
Chicken Indiani.
Yeah, I don't even Chicken and Indiani. I'm
At
good.
least you're flown out. Like, at least you're flown
We
out.
can we can even take the 8-hour car ride.
You asked me about mine.
Cool. Like, okay, so were you born with it?
So I'm not sure actually. The story about this market. I remember being a baby.
Was there a crime scene? Okay.
No, I remember being a baby and there was these guys. They were welders. The sparks that jump out. Me being a baby, I've gone close to it. So one did jump on my eye. So I don't know if this is as a result of it.
Baby, that looks like a birthmark. That is not the work of the welders messing up because you were nearby.
So yeah, guys.
But you know what they say about birthmarks, right? They say that that's how you died in your past life.
So someone
No way.
Yeah.
shot you
So
here.
like you and I,
Were you guys like shot in the eye or?
basically.
Damn.
Maybe we shot each other in the eye.
Because I have one here on the side of the
Side of your hip.
the hip, a big one.
You were talking.
I have one here. That only
Tell
only
us
my
more.
guys
Tell
see.
us more. How did you get that?
No, I don't know about that.
In a past life, you were found. In a past life, you were found with somebody's wife, and you were just shot as you were running away.
Yep.
Tried to get you in the ass.
Where's your
I
birthmark?
think I covered up.
Conveniently, it's on your arm behind some tattoos. Okay.
Yeah, but you've not lived in Kenya all your life, right? You
No.
were born somewhere else in New York or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I've done my research.
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's how good I am, you know.
Look at that.
So why did you stay in Kenya? Is it the man? Is it the the man again?
Is it the men?
What
But
did
you
you
were
see?
single as hell on Valentine's Day. What was it? No, growing up, I always knew that I was going to leave New York.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever thought it was going to be as permanently as I'm pretty sure it is. But I kind of thought that I was going to move to Europe, actually. Because every year, every summer, I would go to Europe.
Yeah.
When I was born, the only living grandparent I had was my paternal grandmother.
Okay.
So I would go visit her every year in Slovakia, but I didn't necessarily want to go to Slovakia. I just liked the idea of like a France or an Italy or a this or that. And then as I got older, I was kind of like, well, those countries are getting kind of dodgy in terms of their politics. Like we can see how amazing America looks at the moment, like hyper conservatism. They don't really like. I'm not saying that they were always crazy about black and brown people, but like, but it was a little bit better at a certain point or more inviting. And now there's like a lot of, sentiment against black and brown and things that look like their former colonies and stuff like that. Coupled with the fact that when I came here as a late teen in my college years at 19, I was like, wow, Kenya is amazing. It's changed so much. Because I had visited, but I was
Because
really.
of your mom, yeah?
Yes, but I had visited as a child, first at 4 and then at 10. And when I came back at 19, I was like, hey, yo, this is kind of epic. So yeah, it was hella fun. Remember also in the States, by the way, that we can't drink until 21. So it's also really fun when you like travel to other parts of the world, like even Canada, 18 plus, because you're considered an adult everywhere else in the eyes of the law, like properly, like in all ways.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And being a party girl, that was also really fun too. And Kenya's like Monday to Monday, like, you don't have to sleep, but like sleep is optional. It's up to you. There'll always be a plan. So I was just having the best time. And I remember I like turned to my mom and I was like, I'm going to move here. And she was like, relax.
Just a chin.
Calm down.
Yeah, like doing too much. You know that gif of like Michael Jackson, like putting down
The gun.
putting down the gun? Like she was like, all right, enough of that. And then I came back at 21, adored it. And after finishing uni and just doing everything that was asked of me by my parents so that like they couldn't bitch basically, I just bought a one-way ticket. And fun fact that a lot of people don't know, when I left a job at WWE Film Studios.
Oh, wow.
I used to work there. A lot of people don't even realize that WWE has a film studio, but they do.
So they make those Randy Orton movies, man.
Yes, you're good. Okay, you do know. Yeah. So I had been working there because I also, in addition to getting my undergrad degree in film, I got like a certification in radio and television from this other school.
Yeah.
Like a technical school. So you could basically do anything here in this room. So I could work behind the camera extensively, in front of a camera extensively, et cetera, et cetera. Because it's a competitive field, as we all know, right?
Yeah.
The goal was always acting, to be an actress. But yeah, so after I did everything, I got my boss, I asked her, could you write me a cover letter if you don't think I'm like insane for moving to Kenya? And she was like, I don't think you're insane. You're young. I think that's an amazing idea. Africa's growing. There's so much opportunity in the world, and like the world is your oyster when you're so young. Why not?
Yeah.
And so I did. I moved here, and I thought I would be like a starving artist for a really long time, and then which is usually how it goes. But like everything took off so beautifully and so quickly. And I even tried to leave Kenya and ended up coming back. I love this place too much. Yeah, it's hard.
Did you have like any moments of doubt at all?
In the sense of?
Like moving to Kenya, Ama, when you're here, finally you're like...
Nah, not at all. But I think also when you're so young, like, what's there to doubt? Like, I knew that if it doesn't work, I could always just go back. And that employers would be like, I was still very employable, that I would do good things in my time, and that also I would just take advantage, of the fact that like it would be an epic adventure story. Like, she's going to go find her roots, a Wimbowe. You know what I mean? Like whatever Americans think, and just be like, okay, whatever, let me take advantage. So I was looking forward to it. I was hella happy for a change of scenery and just to do something new. I'm an adventurer at heart. I'm a Sagittarius. So I love that. Okay. Oh, yeah. What are you?
a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Oh, okay. Oh, November what?
Second, actually.
I'm the 25th.
Oh, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay, June or July?
July 17th.
Okay, nice.
Taurus.
Oh, okay. April?
No, me.
Oh, me.
How do you know these things like
I don't mean a shaga, like
you know exactly how they follow each other and everything?
Yeah.
Insane stuff.
So have you ever like not been with a guy because he's maybe a Scorpio?
No, I wouldn't go
Do you
that far,
consider
but I
that?
do like consider things, and sometimes I am a little. I guess I have shied away from certain people based on a sign. Yeah.
I would never date a Taurus woman again.
Why?
That's like the
So
worst
why is
experience.
it that it is a scientifically proven fact and also horoscopically that Taurus men are the best? What is it about? What is it about that makes us so wow?
Oh wow.
Muulize preference yake. Like the two. Ask her her preference
I
first.
could care less. I'm just asking why is it that
No, he said that it's a scientific
fast?
fact.
It's not. You're Taurus.
According to-
I mean, it's not. What happens? Anyway, now a real question.
No, she has to tell us the Nini
My
she
favorite
prefers.
sign?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite sign. I think the one sign that I'm really scared of is Virgo. I'm a little bit scared of
Like
Virgo,
him,
man.
Virgo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, producer Biggie is a Virgo.
Sorry, Pookie. I'm a little scared.
Avoid him at all by all.
At all costs.
He's not
At
a
all
good
costs.
person, yeah.
Anyone, in fact, Virgo and anyone named Byron or B. In fact, if you didn't touch the B,
I should
just run away.
run, don't walk.
I was about
Noted.
to ask you. You said when you came here at 19, you would go out insanely, but you hadn't lived here for quite some time. How?
Was I going out?
Who are you going out with? How are you going out?
Being the social butterfly that I am, I made friends really quickly. So first of all, in college, I had made very early in college, obviously 19. I had gotten like a crew of Africans from all over the continent who either were born in Africa in their respective countries or were diasporans. Yeah, so there were Kenyans in that crew. And so I was able to connect with people. And then Facebook at the time was really big. So people would be like, oh my God, are you in Kenya? Or I'd be like, I'm coming through. And they were like, say less. So that's actually how I met my first boyfriend. Yeah, because that summer was a hectic summer.
It was
Put
different.
it that way. It was different. Real different. So yeah, he was a Cancer actually. Who's the Cancer in the room? Not you.
No, but I'm taken. I'm sorry. I'm taken. I'm 100% taken. Yeah.
We heard about you surprising your girl in bed.
Then now, when you eventually...
That story everyone thought was gonna go hella left. Yeah.
when you eventually moved here, how old are you again?
When I moved here, I was 24.
The one-way ticket now. How did you start? Where did you start for someone who, like you said, you came and you were, for lack of a better word, raw dogging life, like you came and said, let's see how the waters are going to flow.
Yeah, because I didn't have any plans. Like,
What was your first job? How did it happen?
So I actually was hungover as hell in a friend's house. Like, I think this was like my 3rd week into being in Kenya.
So pro tip, be hungover as much as you can.
Damn.
No, don't
I don't know, pro
think
tip, go out there and live your life. Like, and network, like tell stories. Remember that closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah,
I always say that. And I know any of you in this room would agree. So yeah, I was talking to a friend hungover as hell. And it's actually that ex's sister. And I remember she was like, oh, I actually had just said something about me moving to Kenya, or had mentioned it in the past few weeks, but she didn't clock it. I think she didn't think it was reallife.com. And I was like, she was like, oh, when you go back to the States, New York, ha. And I was like, wait, what?
I'm not going back.
I was like, ain't no way.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you mean? So one thing that I knew was that under the new constitution that had recently been implemented, I could be a dual citizen.
Okay.
And so I was like, that's another thing that I was like, you know what? If it doesn't work out in life and I don't end up moving here, let me at least get that dual citizenship stuff handled.
Yeah.
And then I can be going back and forth or something. So yeah, so then as I was talking to her and also explaining that, she was like, what is it that you do again? She listens. And then she's like, you really want to work here for real? You really want to live and work here? I'm like, did I stutter? So she proceeds to get on the phone with somebody. This is a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I want you to talk to him. It's Chris Kirubi, the late and great. And I don't know, I've always just been somebody to mind my business. She is several years older than me, but I would not even think that she would be connected in such a way that would help me necessarily get a job. You know what I mean? Because she seems like a pretty chill person.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the guy, at the time, the guy, because he's a mystery man to me. I just get on the phone with him and he's like, whoa, that voice. So he's coming back from Nanyuki or Nakuru, something like that. I think it was Nanyuki. And he was looking at some land. But he said, we must meet tonight. And I remember thinking, I want to, maybe I should, I'm really quite hungover. Maybe I should ask this guy if we can meet another day. All of a sudden, I'm like, girl, you broke as hell. What are you talking about? Meet another day. All I have is my savings.
Yeah.
That is maybe at best $2,000 that I had saved from working in the States. And
are you paying rent or are you living at home?
I'm living with family. At this point, I'm living with an aunt and uncle, actually in Upper Hill. So I'm like, So I'm like, let me just do this thing. If I just, take... what is it? Maramoja.
Yeah.
I'll be good. I'll be, right as
Not an
rain. Not an ad. That thing would just get me right as rain. I always used to tell my friends in the States, I think they put crack in it. It was insane because I was like, why does it work so quickly?
Yeah.
So I borrowed some clothes. I didn't really have time to go home. They had a printer. I printed my CV and all that jazz, the cover letter, right? That the head of marketing at WWE Films had written for me. And I showed up around 7 o'clock we had, let's say this was 3:30 or something. Around 7 p.m. we had the meeting.
Yeah.
And he looked over the stuff and whatever. And I remember he asked me, do you think you can do this? How do you know you can do this? And I was like, I've never done it professionally, but I've really studied it.
Yeah.
Moreover, I'm a really quick study. Like, I might not know your equipment just because you know you do radio.
Yeah,
like there are
yeah,
varying levels to how things could change or move. And I still didn't even understand, by the way, like what a Capital FM was. Like she gave me a very brief, like it was just like this guy and radio and something, but like I didn't really understand the depth. Yeah.
Maybe you didn't
The
have to
Maramoja can only
understand.
do too much. It can only do so much. Yeah, I don't think we were working at 100% here.
Yeah.
But I was just excited, for an opportunity and whatever. So we went, and he was like, okay, there's a show. I want you to try out for it. So he calls the head of programs, Soina, and puts her on the phone, and she's like, come in Tuesday for a tryout, a voiceover test.
Yeah.
Because they also have to test you now with the other host and like to see if there's synergy and like if your voices match up and also how you sound. People can get really awkward when there's a camera or there's a mic in front of them or something like that. All that charm and whatever that you might have face to face can dissipate.
Yeah.
So they had me come in on a Tuesday and test. And I remember I sat in front of Danny Munyi, who's now the head of programs at Capital. And at the time he was a PA.
Yeah.
And there were two scripts. One was SAA, South African Airlines. And the other I can't recall. Maybe it was also an SAA script. And I did the SAA script for him. And he said, you can put the other script down. It's fine. That's good. And then the MD came in thereafter. And Danny was like, you have to hear this voiceover.
Yeah.
And so they listened to it. And there had been two other guys in the room who also at the time worked at CFM. And the MD goes, no, we can't let talent like this get away. Let's write you up a contract.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Immediately.
yeah. And I was like, okay. And
Interesting.
yeah, it was very interesting. Like, it was like a fairy tale, literally.
wow.
Like, I'd never experienced anything like that before. And I don't know if I've ever experienced anything like that since. But it was like very surreal, like a very surreal experience. They had me try out and test with the talent, the host that was there for the Fuse, incredible talent named Taylor Morade. And there was synergy. We were great. We sounded amazing together. It's a rock show. I adore music, so I just know a lot of music. I remember people used to ask me all the time, "Do you really like rock, or do you just like fake that?" I'm like, "No, I love rock. Like, I just love anything.
Yeah.
I'll die by hip hop and R&B. Like, ain't no doubt, but." I love I love classical and can know that well. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, pop music, and then like also from all eras and stuff like that. So yeah, had a time. That's how like my career like kicked off. It was really
And now
something.
you've been at Capital how long?
So I was there from 2014 to 2018, and then 2020 up to now. Because I left 2018 to 2019, moved to Los Angeles. And then ended up coming back at the end of 2019 to DEC, what was supposed to be a vacation. And then the stupid pandemic happened.
COVID.
Yeah, the vid. And then I was like, the vid. And then I was like, no, it's going to be worse over there.
Yeah.
Coupled with the fact that I was like, home is where the heart is. And I was so friggin' happy to be back.
The Kwanzaa, they were saying Africans were not getting
Immune.
it like that. We were immune or something.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting because I even remember being like, okay, my theory is that even if it's bad here, it won't be as bad as it will be in the States where it's winter, because viruses in general tend to thrive in cold weather. They were even saying that about COVID, like wash your groceries because like you're touching stuff and putting it in the fridge and then the virus can still live longer.
Yeah.
So I remember that real well. But what was crazy was that South America, which has a similar weather pattern as us. Like when it's summertime here, it's wintertime there. Yeah. And tropical in general and whatever. They were dying left, right, and center. Like it was really bad for them.
Yeah.
But Kenya in particular, while was not hit with the numbers that
So you
other
went back
parts
to
of the world.
Capital and I was like,
Yeah, they called me back actually. They called me and they were like, "You chick, are you going back? Like, what's the deal?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nah."
We've seen you around.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're like idle. Come in and do something. And this is like when a lot of people are either out of work or stuck at home or da-da. I'm like, yeah, I'll do something. So that's how I ended up back.
And something else that can save you, remember, is the year, of course, the year account. Make sure you download the year app from Copbank. Na mazee utaipata Play Store, App Store, utaipata kila mahali. All you need to have is your ID, your KRA pin, a valid email address. Na pia mazee 500 bob minimum ukiwa nao unaiweka pale, unaiactivate. And you can, with this you can pay bills, you can access mobile loans, and pia uta-manage finances zako vifiti tu sana. So now, nilikuwa nataka kutoka hapo kidogo. Nataka kuipeleka. This is a place where Owen atakuwa very emotional. But let's talk about the Super Bowl kidogo na pia tuangalie. Wait, is the game over? Drake, Kendrick.
Her stories jazz me like it's too interesting.
I just want to listen to her voice.
See,
You and your Super Bowl. Ain't nobody watch American football.
She looks like a Drake fan.
I'm told there were some guys started playing football at Kendrick's concert.
At Kendrick's concert. I love that so much.
Before we get there, this is what I wanted to ask. You were coming here for holiday, having lived here. You have an American passport or a Slovakia? How did you say Slovakia? I thought it's Slovakia, man.
It is Slovakia.
But you said
Slovakia.
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 This is how you say it.
You have a US passport?
So yeah, my first passport is my US passport.
But you were choosing to come for holiday in Kenya. Vacation in Kenya.
Yeah, because I missed it so much.
See, maybe you really do love this place. I would never set foot
Is it
here if I
really
had an
Kenya?
American passport.
That's what I've been asking. Is it really?
I'm
people.
Is it the people? Is it?
screaming? No, it's everything. But so what? If you moved out of Kenya, you would never come back?
Nah.
Not for vacation. I would come here if need be. Bro, like, I have free time and I can fly somewhere for holiday. There's Turks, there's Mexico, there's the Bahamas. There's like, you have access to all those nice places.
That's true.
I don't want to
I've
see
been to several of them.
You
Ain't
stupid
nobody trying to see no
Masai
goddamn Baobab resort.
Mara. Ride donkeys. Ooh, Masai Mara.
Masai is jumping.
Oh, Sini Island with Captain Abu.
I love that we've all taken the same trips. No, like, I think you think that now, but then if you were away, you would miss it.
I guess.
I know, maybe.
You know
Maybe
better.
it depends. You know better. You've had the experience.
You wanted to speak about the Super Bowl.
No. Me nilikuwa nataka tukujua. Drake, Kendrick.
First of all,
If
Kendrick.
Kendrick and Drake had a concert on the same day, what concert are you going for?
Kendrick.
Drake.
You
don't even have to ask.
Drake, Maze, I feel
know you
like
Drake, Owen.
a Drake concert will have the honeys.
I don't
will
wanna go with
have
the
How many people
dictionary.
move
Yeah.
around
Be
in
like,
their earphones listening to Kendrick?
Who put mother eye?
I like them. Okay, I like
The world
Drake
of the
music,
people,
but
the world of the book, and the
oh my gosh!
Shut
So
up.
I'm sitting. Wow.
Yeah, you're the only Kendrick
This
fan
is
here.
so bad. So I'm sandwiched. I'm sandwiched in between haters. Sandwiched in between haters.
I'm
This
a
is
fan
wild.
of either. Like,
Oh,
Drake.
you're not a Drake fan either?
No, I listen to Drake, but I'm not wowed by Drake.
Yeah, same.
So, and Kendrick is even worse. Like, Drake has bangers. Kendrick is a talent, I guess, but not much that he has to show for me to be like, yes, I can.
Kendrick music
First
can
of all,
make the
His
ladies
Super
go
Bowl
home.
performance
Man.
was great.
That was
I think it
That's
was a
really
great
interesting.
that was the
performance.
worst Super Bowl performance
Of course,
probably
a Drake
like the
fan.
last 10 years we've seen.
What's the
If you
issue? Oh
compare
my
it with
god!
the Rihanna one, it was terrible. The one with
No, now
Beyonce and Coldplay,
that is a
terrible.
lie.
Maybe it was a bit better than the one that
And
had
I'm a
Zayn
Rihanna. I'm
and
like, I
Shakira.
die for Rihanna. So for me to say that,
And she was pregnant
Rihanna
and she
was
did a
mean.
better job.
Rihanna, and I
Rihanna's
adore
performance
her
was
down.
so mean.
Please, oh my god, I love you. Like, don't see this. And,
First
like,
of
say
all-
I'll never see her. But like, it wasn't.
It wasn't mid, she was
It was
pregnant.
really nothing to write.
No, is it because she was
Did
pregnant,
Beyonce announce her
guys?
pregnancy at the
No.
at the
Actually,
I just felt like it was a baby.
No, she's a
All the
superwoman.
women,
She could
sorry.
do
Yeah,
it
she's a
pregnant.
superwoman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, respect
Rihanna's
women.
like
She did an amazing job.
Do you know what
She was
Beyonce did
pregnant.
for Beychella? She was pregnant, yeah?
No, that was the VMAs.
No,
Yeah, that was the VMA.
For Nini, this other one that had a whole Netflix documentary.
Oh,
Formation.
Homecoming? The
Yeah,
Homecoming
Homecoming,
Live?
yeah.
Wasn't she pregnant?
Yeah, that was Coachella, yeah.
Hey,
I don't
I'm
know.
not saying Rihanna should have done better, but maybe she should have. I feel like for someone who had been out of the music scene for a very long
is
time,
about to go to jail
that's
for
not your
20 years.
comeback.
I think Rihanna doesn't care about the Super Bowl right now. Drake
No, I
is
think
about
she
to be
cared,
the father who
but, like-
stepped up. He's back, baby. Riri.
Such an idiot.
Delulu.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The fact that this was probably Kendrick's biggest moment career-wise performing at the Super Bowl, and Drake was still trending over you. You had to center your whole performance around
Drake was
another
not trending over
better
Kendrick. Oh
artist.
my God, what are these guys? You
Another
can sit here and
better
let him lie
artist.
like that.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Drake was trending on Twitter that day over because everyone knows Kendrick could not have gotten that Super Bowl performance
Without
if
mentioning
him
Drake.
and UMG and all those other.
Drake
the
has never been on the
industry.
Super Bowl stage.
He rejected
but
it.
Kendrick has been.
He rejected it
But
thrice.
Kendrick,
He rejected it thrice. Yeah.
No,
he
let's
did.
start Googling stuff.
Fact
Let me,
check.
can we fact check this? Because I'm feeling like, I don't know how I feel about this right now.
No way.
Google it.
No
I'm
way.
Googling it, by the way.
This guy does,
No,
yeah?
no.
He
I
lies.
don't lie.
He lies here.
I'm.
That's what he does. Yeah, he just
How you guys
lies.
are in unison? He lies.
Like, bro,
No,
He
for
lies.
real, though.
we have
She's checking.
My
misplaced our
head, my
audience time and
head.
again.
No, she's
My
checking
Annie.
though, but it's true. He rejected it thrice.
Drake rejected Super Bowl.
He is bigger than the Super Bowl. Big as the world. And first of all,
Nah, I'm
Because
not
the
finding
Super
anything
Bowl-
like that.
it's there. It's there. Umepata.
Biggie.
There have been conflicting reports about whether Drake has ever turned down a chance to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? They, them.
He rejected it thrice.
It
He rejected
means-
it thrice.
Everyone included.
Everyone. It means that that man has never been asked to
He
perform at the
literally
Super Bowl
rejected it
halftime show.
thrice.
There's an XXL magazine article that says
You can
Mall
always
confirmed it
pay.
on the new Rory and Mall podcast. He was like, yeah, he rejected it thrice.
Now we need to see
He was
proof. We
offered
need
it
to.
Even Elliot, Jay-Z's mouthpiece was like, yeah, Drake
wait,
did
this is not
reject
even
it.
Drake's claim. We want to believe a podcaster again. This is
Oh
a
my
lie.
gosh.
Because
See,
it's Mal who said.
No.
Rory and Mall, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
he
the
said
first
Drake
one who
has been
said
offered
it.
this Super Bowl show for
And
some
then
years
we
now.
confirmed
turned it
with
down.
Elliot, Jay-Z's
Okay, so there's your
mouthpiece.
tether. People who lie like you.
No, Elliot also said it, and Elliot is like a Rock Nation, I don't know, spy or something.
Hey, ain't nobody believing
Alright,
that.
so either way,
If he wanted to, he would.
this guy, Kendrick's entire 2024 has been because of bots, false accusations.
Hey, sikieni ujamaa. Unasikia ujamaa kweli. Nyinyi kama baba.
And some
Let's not go there.
Some sexy
Sawa,
songs
sawa.
for you was way better than GNX. Squabble up. Who wants to listen to that shit, bro?
That song is
Put
the shit.
on
It's down to the
some
video.
Love
Get out of here.
making music. No one wants to turn their TV off, oh, mustard and shit. GNX was terrible.
Eh.
Hater.
Yeah, ilikuwa lazima fungua roho ikutoke. Like just say
GNX was
just
terrible. Kendrick doesn't even deserve to be in the big three. The big three is Drake, Nicki, and Future.
Future. All right, now I
Future.
know. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now I know.
Top 5 rappers of all time.
Dead or alive?
Of all time.
No, number one is
T,
Biggie.
let me know if you want to go and start a podcast together. Because I don't know about your crew over
I want
here.
us to go say something else, man. Too.
You're getting stressed?
Yeah, I'm
Palpitations?
getting stressed.
You
Palpitations?
like Drake, though.
All I want to say is
No, I
that
listen-
that
I listen to a lot
halftime
of
show
Drake.
was fire. Was
We didn't get
I
the
loved
message.
it.
fuego.
Personally, I loved it.
I
was very
loved it.
nice.
No,
It
all
was
three of us
very
at
nice.
least can agree on that.
It was
And these
very
are also
nice.
Drake fans.
It wasn't good.
I
Or
don't
let's
like
say,
Kendrick.
let's say
I
Drake
think it
over
was so
Kendrick.
good.
And it was amazing.
That guy wants us to solve riddles at you. And that's what Kendrick fans were saying at you. You didn't get the message, bro. You had to like, and you had to do that with like a dictionary, Harriet Tubman
Yeah,
biography.
yeah,
You'd be like, oh yeah, free the slaves.
Bruh.
Every day.
Free the Slave is wild. Oh my God. Bye.
But
Yeah, but something else that I wanted to talk about. Now, this actually shows that WANJIRA, One Love, actually loves toxic men. She's a cat mom.
I'm screaming.
Wait,
what?
what?
Cat moms? Yeah. What's the
No, no, no,
correlation between cat
like-
moms loving toxic men?
Yeah, the thing
I'm not
is-
saying you're wrong
the thing
about the
is,
toxic
like-
men part, but I
like-
just want to know where my being a mother of two, okay, has to do.
No, you know, they say like if you actually are a cat mom or you have cats, you prefer your relationships kind of toxic kidogo because
Oh, I
you love cats and they don't really give you back the same energy. They guarai all the time. They leave for like 50 days and come back. You know, like they do all these other things other than love you. You
there are
know?
no cats in your house alone.
They're in the house alone.
chilling.
Chilling.
What are
They
their
don't have
names?
stuff, they don't-
Straight chilling. You got Duchess, who's the mommy. And then I adopted her son as well, and his name is Belus.
Belus.
Yes.
So you just love cats.
Origin for that name.
Sorry?
Origin for that name.
So there's this really old Disney film called The Aristocats. And one of the characters is Duchess, who's like very posh. And this girl really thinks like, my baby really think that she is the
one.
royalty,
Yeah.
that I named her after. And Belus is like this very bouncy, fluffy kind of round cat, and I found him so cute. And when like he was a little itty bitty kitten when I adopted him, he was that. He was just, I knew he was gonna have like longer hair and stuff. So he kind of resembled that cat in a way. So I just named him after that.
So you prefer cats to dogs?
No, see, this is what's really funny, and this is what also a lot of people say about cat people. Like, we can love both. Like, my favorite ever animal, if I could just have like a pet, would be an elephant. But that's obviously not going to happen. So I got 2 cats because, you know, between lifestyle and whatever. But I would love dogs. I actually really, really wanted a dog and almost got a dog in like 2021. But I just living alone and stuff like that. There are a lot, like dogs have even more anxiety, as you know. You know what I mean? Like they really need an owner. You have to tend to the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be gone for stretches or things like that, or leave it with another owner. It's not the same for the pup.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why. Otherwise, in terms of cats and dogs, I love them equally. The first pet I ever loved was a dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I actually really love dogs. Yeah, we had a dog, Kitambo sana. And the thing is, because I love attention. I like being loved. And
So-
with the dogs, they'll give you that anytime.
You know what? A lot of people also don't know? Cats love... So cats are like... this goes back to my own toxicity. I am like a cat, right?
Exactly.
Cats love those who are not obsessed with them.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're like obsessed with the cat and like trying all the time to be like, like the cat's like,
Come on,
and that's when it like
brother.
saunters away and and all that stuff. But if you're
Act like you've been around a bad bitch before.
right, exactly. Act like you know why you was invited to this section. That's how you got to deal with cats.
Yeah.
So because I'm chill, my cats are ironically obsessed with me. Like one of them in particular is like a dog, Duchess. So that's the mom. I adopted her after she had a litter of kittens. I adopted her and one from the litter. That's Burley, right? So she gallops to the door when there's a doorbell, or she like can sense that someone's coming or hear the keys.
Yeah.
Greets me every day, every night, whenever it is I'm coming home. Follows me around the house, has to sit on top of me, has to sit next to me, has to sleep with me. You know what? Like all those dog-like tendencies. So a lot of people who don't even like cats really like Duchess in particular because they're like, hey, yo, she's cool. You know what I mean? But I think she's extra obsessed with me because as much as I adore them, I'm also like, wait, we're all cats in this house. Like, do your own thing.
Like, chill.
Yeah, I'm like, be easy.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, daddy chill. Daddy chill. Daddy chill. When you're chronically online and understand all the
What
references.
even is that?
What the hell is this?
What the hell even is that? But yeah, basically.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, definitely a proud cat mom.
Do you think that translates to you in your relationships and all that? Like how...
In
you
terms
have
of
with them?
how I deal with them.
Yeah. Like, do you think like someone giving you so much love, you'll be like, hey, you boss.
Not like that. Like I don't want to like mess it up for myself. Like let me down, but like also don't smother me. Like I need like a little bit of breathing room.
Wait, so what would you say are your love languages in order?
Definitely quality time is number 1. Acts of service though is like another close number 1. It's number 2. It's quality time, acts of service. What are the other 3 now?
Physical touch.
Words of affirmation.
Maybe words of affirmation.
Before physical touch and all that?
That
No, I'm just
I'm
asking.
screaming.
'Cause,
I'm not like a touchy-feely person or
Okay.
like some
no, I'm just asking.
typical cancer. I don't know. I'm not like somebody who needs like how do you call like PDA or something like that 24. Like I can like we don't need to like touch each other all the time. We can touch each other in the bedroom. Like that's where you need to be touched.
Oh,
yeah,
greedy.
but like
Okay.
yeah.
What's yours?
Or maybe like chilling on the couch or something.
Physical touch, quality time.
Physical touch.
Physical touch 5 times
For
over.
niggas.
Me, of course, physical touch, number one.
Wow. Okay.
Comes close with quality time.
Okay.
So we have to spend that time and
Physical time.
and touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then words of affirmation.
Gifts.
Gifting is my last.
Gifting, actually, I came to discover gifting like later on in my life. In my life, sijakuwa nikigiftiwa, man. You don't even know how to act still now when you gift me something, you know.
Yeah.
So it's never been. But if I was gifted a lot when I was younger, I feel like it would have been my number one because I've come to love a lot. Like you get me something and I could have bought it. I'm like, oh wow, oh thank you.
I think
like,
especially though that's adulthood. Adulthood be traumatizing you because then you're like, damn. Like damn, I really gotta go buy that. I really gotta go buy that right now. So it's like that is true. Yeah.
Now, Pops.
Quality time.
Yeah, because you're a yapper. Always need someone to talk to. Like,
I'm dead.
Quality time, bro. I think I realized like living alone. Sometimes I really get bored.
He just want to talk.
Bro, like.
Do you talk to yourself?
I could. No.
I talk to myself.
I'm not that crazy.
Oh no. No, I talk to myself. Like there are audiences.
People come to my house, and when it's time to leave, I'm sad.
Aww.
Like, why does this guy not have to? Then
So you live with them most of the time.
Yeah, maybe if there's another phone. Guys come to visit and then you go home. Tell me to drop
Let's
you
go,
home.
guys.
I'm dead.
Then so it's time, touch, service, acts of service.
Yeah.
Then words of affirmation, and then gifts, because those two are actually interchangeable. I dislike both of them. Sometimes I feel like Kibza said, I've not been gifted so much growing up. So then like I don't know how to act when being gifted. And then also sometimes I feel like when you gift me, I almost feel indebted.
So I think gifting, like, one, kind of comes with pressure. And then two, like, I've never really, like, that was a very hard love language for me to understand. And I didn't even understand it until I realized that one of my closest friends, that's her love language. Like, so, like, she doesn't know how to use words. She will not give you quality time. She is not a touchy person, but she'll make things for you or buy things for you or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's how that works.
You can imagine, like, then gifting, you can imagine it's even like your birthday is first, yeah? And someone gifts you, like, what? An iPad.
So you feel like their birthday, you have to.
Now
Like,
it's
you
a
have to step
competition.
up.
Now you want to go band for band. So
We can go band for band.
So let's,
We can go
like,
M for
so that's
M.
sometimes I get frustrated because, like, what do you want? I don't know what I want. Generally, I actually don't know what I want. But I'm getting more open to receiving.
I don't mind as a gift. Like, oh yeah.
By the way,
Get you anything. Get some Gucci.
box
I'm
is
like,
not just
okay,
top
babe,
5, top 3, top 2. Maybe the
dead.
best gift of all time. While I long live the box.
yeah, we're like, wow, again,
Thank you for ever making the box.
I saw guys before Valentine's were like they were going to prepare your gift, going to the
Exactly.
going for waxing,
I was like, wow,
going for-
dating you guys is easy. That's amazing. Shout out to
Gift
y'all
to me.
girls.
Now we also need to normalize men
gift to
gifting
people
that.
fed.
We also have
No,
to
see,
gift you
that would piss me off so bad.
Why?
No.
It's the
like,
same energy. Preparing
like,
for your gift.
I took a honey pack for you.
I can even wrap it with a ribbon. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the
No.
one to.
So we are. I,
Dick in a
Like
box?
the government's
Dick in a
launching.
box?
The government launching a project.
I literally
I'm dead.
Google new styles for you for this occasion.
Yeah.
Honey pack, candles and shit. That's wax.
Honey Pack's Nairobi.
Yeah, there is.
What are honey packs?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm really trying to figure it out.
So a honey pack, that's the thing. Maybe I've suggested it on TikTok.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying. What is it?
So it's like a honey thing that
It's
you
a
put
gel.
in,
You
in
can
your
put it like
drink.
either on bread or like,
Yeah, like-
on your tea or drink.
When you take it,
If you mix it with Gilbys though.
it increases
Panda, that's not a use.
your drive.
Not an ad.
Increases
Your sex
like,
drive? So is this for
thoroughly.
men or women or both?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Aye.
it was like
Feel like my drive is enough. Like, if
Dead.
it's up, it's
honey pack would
it will take me to the next level, to the different levels. Yeah.
I've used the honey pack before.
Hey.
What happened?
Really?
I was bro, that shit was amazing, man.
What happened? What happened exactly?
Basically, you don't.
Detail.
What happens if she doesn't show up?
That might be the problem.
Asking the real questions.
Now,
Peak interview.
to me.
you know they say that happens, you have to go to hospital immediately.
That's, I've seen it on movies and television shows.
But it's not exactly like Viagra. It's only mainly activated now when you usually take it right when the baby's there because it works like instantly.
fast.
Yeah.
Hey.
So usually now the thing is it increases your stamina. So like how Viagra it is posed, it's to stay hard. This one makes you like you just continue going and going and going.
No downtime.
No downtime. No
After water
downtime.
breaks.
No water breaks.
Oh man.
You don't quite
No,
believe in
she's
yourself,
one
do
who needs a
you?
water break.
So guys, we're in the last 5 minutes. So
Please let's talk about Raila before we close this thing.
Yamika, how do you feel, my brother? I saw you in Addis Ababa.
like 7 out of 7, man.
Yeah.
You guys don't miss, man. Like
it's
Muna lose
7.
or 6.
It's
Muna
7.
lose
This is the
this
6th
7.
loss.
Like
It's not just
What did I say,
7.
though?
like losing all
It's
the
5
elections.
elections
Oh,
than
I'm
this.
dead.
What did I say?
This 5 elections
you
like
get
this
back.
one.
A clean
Raila.
sweep, man.
97.
Yeah, of course.
So he's lost like 7
2007,
elections.
2013,
sad about it?
2017,
Oh, okay, that's what I'm
2022,
wondering.
and this
What's
one.
happening?
Like Skia, he lost the other one twice.
92.
There's an election 2017, the one that was a polling clerk.
Yeah.
We did it twice. So he lost twice. So that is 7 out of 7.
So listen, that's how you know it's only James Bond and Raila in this thing. James Bond 007. Let me tell you guys. James Bondo.
James Bondo.
Raila, yeah,
James Bondo is insane. I'm
Yes,
dead.
that's the title.
Wait, hold on. Can we give a round of applause for that one? Actually, that was
The one who said it
I've
loudest.
never seen that. I've never seen that.
James
James
Bondo.
Bondo.
He said the joke louder.
He said it louder.
Okay. My bad.
So James Bondo, like Baba, yeah, you know, I'd already started losing love for Baba after the whole thing last year. But Yani Manze, there was still like a
Sliver of hope.
yeah, like a small string that I could
Everyone
hold
went
and
there,
say.
bro. Adi Caswell.
So some paga.
Everyone was there, bro.
Can you imagine Caswell where I was going to Addis?
Looking like a couch.
Yeah, yeah.
Rest of
The guy where Baba, Yani, hey Baba Yawa. You know Baba, I think was the first one to announce his candidature. Bro, you had a head start. Hey, a water. Yani, Baba.
There was even a watch party in Kisumu.
Can you imagine putting up a screen?
You guys are so
In
wrong
the
up there.
I was excited because I was like, Yani Baba Sasa will be president of
Africa.
not even this country, so because you're too small.
AU
He was going for the Africa, for the
To
continent.
be honest, I've seen guys celebrating and the whole thing. I can't say I celebrate. By the way, genuinely, I was like,
Your heart, huh?
because first round,
Wait, what did you think was gonna happen?
I was gonna have to bring it home.
Okay.
What do you mean? I did not see it.
You didn't even. Yeah. Okay. You knew in your heart of hearts.
Yeah, bro. Like,
All right.
I woke up on Saturday and tweeted,
Right.
Aguasde. Let me even play that video for you guys because I completely agree with this guy when he says, and this guy is called George.
Hey, why
Bai
you
or
guys
something
like,
that.
Bro,
like
no one who
Ulifanya
supports
You were
Baba
ready,
thinks
Eddie.
they're gonna lose ever.
Yeah. Because I remember they said there were gonna be fireworks. Either he wins or he loses. Like there were just gonna be fireworks.
Regardless.
Yeah.
You know what?
Regardless.
I don't want to preempt Baba Lucy because that amounts to, Article 42A of the Penal Code. The treason, that's preempting Baba Lucy.
Preempting Baba losing. It is
Stress.
treason according to Article
42A.
Article. Oh, Article. It was treason to imagine that Baba would not win this thing. Then also to lose from a guy whose country, the whole country, is the size of Nanyuki.
Oh my God.
Kiambu at least. No. Nairobi County.
Rift
actually.
Valley,
Bro. No.
And you saw how he came in style?
Yeah, only two.
His wife, security,
Yeah.
and there was a PA huko nyuma. 4 guys.
Adi-
Lakini nyinyi mazee, everyone went there, man.
Caswell.
Kina, Caswell, Jalas, everyone was there, man.
In real low style, man.
They thought they were the ones voting.
Those guys are gonna do a convoy from Ethiopia to Kenya.
Oh my God.
But let me tell you, God knew not to give us that win.
Because it would have been ham sandwich.
The noise we'd be making right now.
I want to know how you would have celebrated.
Holiday.
How would you have celebrated?
Holiday number 1.
I had my flight for Sunday to Addis, so I come back with Baba. First I go to Addis, then we come back with Baba. Just for the sake of it.
All right.
We come here, we're given a holiday.
Yeah.
We come here, we're given a holiday. today is Monday and tomorrow Tuesday for just resting.
Monday and Tuesday. I love it.
The first 2-day holiday in Kenyan history because it's Baba. I mean, guys, come on.
It's how your face is mad serious too.
You know,
Going,
we've done the Adi celebration. Then we come in Nairobi for the holiday, do the
Nairobi? I'm a Kisumu.
celebration. No, Nairobi.
Okay.
Then over the weekend, we have a Kisumu celebration.
Okay.
Then we have not even reached Baba's home in Siaya.
Yeah.
So we know we are still moving. So we stop in Kisumu. Then have the real homecoming. Homecoming in Siaya.
I think it would have to be a Netflix special.
Yeah. Bro, you know there's events that would break this country. Like God forbid. Again, not to preempt, but God forbid that the day Baba
Passes away.
dies. Do you know that funeral will be very serious? And he needs to tell us early. You know, General Ogola's funeral had people who are not fed. So Baba should tell us so that we go to his funeral knowing that we are going to eat. Mazishi gani hiyo ina food? You know that picture, you're in line, you're telling the guy to add for you. Mazishi ni yako ama ya Raila.
And actually, I saw it somewhere. You guys thought you were gonna win because it was in Addis Ababa.
Literally.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Where did you see this? Twitter's my favorite. I know, that's hilarious AF. But where did you see this?
I think on Twitter or
See,
somewhere.
There was the whole hashtag for Addis Yababa.
Addis Ababa.
Like it was meant to be Yababa.
I don't know how that one missed me as well, but that's funny AF.
Just go home right now. Please just stay out of now. Please rest. But if you tell us, if you show us the way Baba, we have our ears open just
It's
in
kind
case.
of wild, bro. That guy's almost like 80 years old and he wanted to lead the
I also
youngest
believe
continent.
old people should be wiped out from the political scene. I don't think people above 50, 60 later should be allowed
But the
to
young
be in charge
guys
of the
are
scene.
different, man.
Well, that's-
I think
Caswell-
50, 60 is
Oh,
still
Wanjira,
young
that's
enough,
like
but
the-
80s isn't. Yeah.
Nyamita is running for Nairobi
I'm not
Senator.
running
by
for-
voice.
Wait, check it. We
You
will
are the
print the
people.
posters.
You
We
are
will
not-
edit.
We're ready for
We are ready.
you.
We will promote the
Yeah, I
post.
trust
I've not healed from my
Your
Strathmore
secretariat is at my house.
We already have
I'm
an
so
office.
sorry. I know I figured as much.
We
What were
have
you
an
running for?
office.
Secretary General of the Student Council.
Then 2027 senator.
He won on Twitter, but he lost like the actual
Yeah,
vote.
he
Also
won the
People's
hearts.
SG.
He lost, but he won the hearts of the people.
Yeah.
People's
You were the
SG.
people's champion.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
Yeah.
We're gonna have to keep trying again.
As we wrap up,
As we wrap up, man,
give us your favorite song currently to add it to our
Song of
playlist
the week.
Yeah, we have a playlist for
And just as they're thinking about the song of the week, nataka
Can I
kuwakumbusha
look?
tu once
Yeah.
again, man, make sure download the Year app from Copbank. Mtaipata wase wangu wote mazee wa iOS, mtaipata pale Apple Store, wase wa Android, wase wangu pia mtaipata pale Play Store. And unahitaji tu vitu kiasi tu, man. Hata uhitaji na unaifanyia home from the comfort of your house. You just need your ID, you need your KRP na valid email address and 500 bob minimum, and you can pay your bills mazee. Kama Owen alihama juzi, Kejani mazee bills zake zote nalipa na Year app, kila kitu mazee. So make sure you do that because you can access also mobile loans ka uko na biz unataka kufanya sai. Usingoje next year to usave. Sai ndo time mazee. Sai ndo tunafanya life na also utamanage finances zako. So you have your songs?
Yeah. Mine is, of course, from the greatest artist in the world. From his new album, Some Sexy Songs for You. It's called Die Trying. He made a country song and it was still a banger. Oh my God. Squabble up.
Mine is from our newly shaven artist.
Shave it.
He's
Oh,
cut off his
Nyash.
dreadlocks.
Nyashinsky.
Nyamari.
When he has beef with his hair also. Sisi ndo.
Kwa kuna bifu ya kila
Nyamari
kitu.
has a song called Too Much. And I like that song.
Okay, maybe for me, of course, from the album 4-Letter Word by Njerai. Yeah, it's
Oh,
called
beautiful.
Hypnotize. Iko na some bop. Oye, Biggie, so umeitambua. Yeah, so make sure you listen to that. And what about you, Anjera?
She has epic music. So right now I've been loving Nueva Yol, but like just in general, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But two albums that I absolutely adored in 2024 that I've taken with me into 2025 is Bryson Tiller. His self-titled of that album was fire as
Yeah.
hell. And Doechii.
Nah.
Doechii
Big up to
is
Doechii, man.
ish,
Big shout
man.
out.
So good.
That's Fire Body as
Alligator,
well.
but what?
Fire Body as well.
Industry plant.
Yes, yes. You know she got that BBL.
Oh, she did?
She did.
Hey.
She's very open and honest about it. She just got a more natural looking one than some of the really crazy ones.
Wow, I would never know.
Yeah. Because it wasn't like she had a small booty, but I think like I don't know. Also, her label is like very into like let's just
Okay.
Industry
let's just like add it. Like there's no, it's never gonna hurt. That's kind of their theory. Yeah. Like,
Still feels like it's real. That's
yeah,
what, let's
exactly.
Just,
which
let's
is
just put it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that has been episode number 190 for the Sandwich Podcast.
Yeah, Wanjira, first of all, lastly, thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. This was really epic. I had a really great time.
Please
You
joining
should
us
come
by
back
all means.
again and again.
I'm down. You let me know when you want me here. I'm coming through.
So yeah, if you've watched until here, thank you so much. Please remember to like this video, comment, subscribe. Please turn on the bell and everything. Be about it. Please remember to follow us on Instagram at The Sandwich Podcast, Twitter at The Sandwich Pod 1, YouTube and TikTok as Sandwich Podcast KE. And God loves you, so do we. Bye.
Wait, hold on. I just realized that you're not wearing shoes.
Slides.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, how did I not notice this whole time that this man is just chilling
I
up here
had
in his
slides, I
socks?
had
I was like,
slides,
it must be because we're on the couch. Epic.
So yeah, thank you so much again. Thank you, Wanjira, for coming. Hope
Thank
to see
you, guys.
soon. And bye, guys.
They shout to a mic.
Switches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kaibada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya. Si unajua niko juu ya shada.